shrooms, I did
Yeah.
ayahuasca.
How was
I
that
mean,
the after effect for you? Like what you took from it?
well, to even start, the first thing I actually did, not it wasn't shrooms, it was ayahuasca.
Yeah.
It was actually peyote.
Oh, peyote. Yeah.
I did peyote
Yeah.
first, and that kind of got me into like, in conjunction with the ayahuasca next,
Right.
got me into the patterns of following these things. And when I did the peyote, it kind of brought some clarity because I lost a good close friend of mine that I considered a brother, like very close, you know. And for him to be gone at 22 years young made me it broke me a bit, you know. But then that changed. I had to find healing within that process. You know, we have a lot of pain inside, and especially us as men, right? We try not to show it out
sure.
there. However, I'm that kind of guy. I'm like, fuck,
Right.
forget it. You know what?
Right.
This is what's happening
Right.
to me, and you know, this is because you got to be open, man. There was a point in time where I thought about, you know, offing myself. You know, did I ever do it? You know,
Yeah.
nah. So, but it's like in those moments when you go through dark times and you got to find healing. Well, you pray, and God will guide you to certain things, and those natural herbs started to slowly convert into me.
Yeah.
And elements like fire and water and all those things that you wouldn't think that is a meaningful thing,
Right.
but God created those things.
Right.
So when it came to the ayahuasca, man, I took 2 shots because they were doing it like that. They start off with 1 shot.
Oh,
And
where did you do it, by the way? Where did you go?
I went to
away, or-
Homestead. I went to
Okay,
in Florida.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, so I went to Homestead, Florida, and I was out there. They had like late at night. We had a private session though.
Yeah.
You know, I bought the spot just
Yep.
to get a private session. It was me, and I brought some friends around and all that.
Yep.
And we took the ayahuasca. See, the thing is though, like the natives, so to speak.
They use that as healing. Yeah.
Well, that's their thing,
Yeah,
and they
for
sing
sure.
to it, they speak to it, and a lot of the shamans, they that's their medicine. They're called
Yep.
medicine men.
Yep.
Well, you gotta respect the medicine. If not, it's like you're and I felt that when I went into their home and their field and their homeland. You gotta respect where you're at. I think certain people that I brought around just didn't quite understand that.
Right.
You know, when they're chanting music, you gotta go with the flow. You know, because you're trying to keep the fire growing. This is a fact. They really believe on this, and may I not get in trouble for this. Ayahuasca came to the frame where it's cleaning you out. But first, you got to purge. They call it purge.
Yeah.
You got to bomb it. It's either going to come 2 ways. Down from the butt
Or
or up from the
Right.
throat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what they call purge. Or you're going to cry. Sometimes I seen, like me, I was purging and crying at the same time.
Yeah.
It was a whole different thing. Good thing I had the other part.
Yeah. All three. The
All
trifecta.
3 of the trifecta will be out of here.
Yeah.
And but then that goes to tell you, like, once you do it, and the worst part is like, then you gotta go. They wait a whole hour and a half, about 90 minutes, and then they tell you another cup. And you're like, I just went through the worst experience doing that.
Yeah.
But it's like it's part of the process because we have a lot in us that we don't know that we're carrying inside. That's why, you know, they call it the belly of the beast and all that evil stuff. It's because it starts from our belly, everything. You know, where we breathe, when we do all these things. So there's a lot of things sometimes we don't even understand that we have in us.
Yeah.
You know, and we're not committing to that part, but we're holding on to things maybe that has happened to us in trauma times of childhood,
Yeah.
right? That's purging it out, and then it ends up working.
Yeah. You can feel it and
It starts hitting you. What the freak? Boom. Then you start feeling like, then you start getting clarity. Then you might even see the sky come to your face. Like everyone has their own experiences. Mine, so to speak, was grounding. Putting my whole hands and my feet down on this root of earth that we call heaven and earth.
Yeah.
You know, putting myself down in that root. And actually it brought me down to my knee. Brought me down. It was like, humble yourself. It was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, hold the phone.
Ego death, like
Ego death on the road. And
Right.
that's what ayahuasca really does. It kind of gives you a sense of purification. Purifies you. Cleans your chakras. You know, we got 7 chakras.
Yeah.
You got your crown chakra, you got your root chakra, and then you got all these other chakras in line.
That's what's up, man. I'm glad you opening about the spirituality part of it, man, because that's
Well,
super dope.